The first football was found as it lodged in the wheel arch of the car that I was driving at the time. This football I was going to throw away suddenly had this sort of feeling of a friend, and I couldn't do so. I threw it in the back of the car, and within 2 or 3 weeks I had it was almost like there'd been a calling from all footballs around Britain that had been discarded and lost to go and find me, because everywhere I looked I kept finding them. When I see these footballs, it's a lived-in history. There is such an empathy with their life that they've led, and that really makes them very attractive to me. They are evidently battered and bruised. They've been through the school of hard knocks. They were amazing gifts, or had a fantastic sense of future ahead of them. They were brand new footballs. They were mouth-wateringly brilliant when they're brought into the playground or taken out of the bag first time and thrown onto fresh grass. So it's almost like life, really, the fact that these great symbols of hope, used so well, were then discarded and thrown away with never any real care to their end point, or they weren't actually put out to graze. They were never retired. They were just burst and discarded. The one with the red background, a great find. In fact, it immediately stood out to me as something that died in great trauma, and now just sort of left with that sort of ice-packed face of just old floppy panda eyes. That's one of my favourites as well. I like the colours in that. I love that sort of almost Mighty Boosh eye that one of them's got there. It's a sense that as it sort of collapses in on its own weight. It's quite a bag pussy type little fella. Foxy's football, no kicking this ball without permission, and that's the writing on one of the balls. Obviously, as school kids put it in, no kicking this ball without permission. Without the permission. Brilliant. Well, I did have, this is my fear, I did have around about 60, but I've recently had twins and they will never forgive me, but I had to release them in one at a time with holy water thrown over them into the Southwark skip. I just couldn't hold on, and they were really starting to hum. But they had, they're immortalised in the pictures, and in a way it's quite nice. It's almost like throwing away the negative. I think they really want to move on. They didn't like to be trapped, you see. They're hobos. They want to be on the road. So they're away again. And now new ones, like this little fella here, have entered my life only 2 or 3 days ago. And I do apologise to the Citroen behind me that nearly had to swerve into the... Thanks, sorry about that.